Napanood niyo na ba? Ang talagang ngayon, masasabi natin at parang nag-start na talaga yung elections. Finally, nakikita mo yung mga candidates talaga subjected to proper questioning. Hindi lang puro mga TikTok na pa-cute-cute lang and all of that. No? So, talagang iba Na-enjoy talaga natin ngayon ang elections, hopefully. And I really hope na yung susunod na lalabas na surveys will reflect that, no? Kasi in a sense, sana yung ating mga kababayan, makikita talaga nila sino mga candidates ay talagang may sinseridad, may competency, at saka yung gamay nila talaga yung issues, no? So kudos talaga to our great kapuso, Jessica Soho, definitely world-class journalist, for setting the tone, no? Hopefully, ito, beginning lang ito, no? Of a set of mga talagang proper. Hindi yung mga pa-cute, hindi yung mga pa-chummy-chums lang doon sa candidates, hindi lang yung kunyari interview pero PR talaga ito at mukhang scripted lahat at yung na-check na yung questions. Hindi yung mga ganun, no? Marami na tayong ganun, no? That's for me, that's trash. That's not journalism, no? Propaganda po yan. Well, everyone is entitled to their propaganda, but let's not call it journalism, no? Ito po ang totoong journalism, no? Ito po dapat, ito ang ginagawa ng mga journalists, ito yung mga ginagawa ng ating mga media outlets to make sure talaga na makilala natin yung mga candidates. So, meron tayong a set of takeaways dito. So, sorry na lang dun sa isang no-show. I'm sure yung kanyang supporters are gonna come up with 1,000 excuses dito. But I'm sorry, complete nonsense pag any Jessica So is a world-class journalist, no? Ginagawa niya po yung trabaho niya, no? So it's a privilege to be interviewed by her. I've been interviewed by her a couple of times throughout the years, and I can say definitely she's one of the best. And I can tell you, I've been interviewed by Farid Zakaria, I've been, Christian Amanpour, her show reached out to me. I've been interviewed all around the world. You can think about the best of the world, no? So, masasabi ko talaga Jessica Soho is gold standard, no? At dito sa Pilipinas, she's definitely a benchmark. With all due respect, of course, to other great friends and colleagues, we have many other great hosts in the country. Definitely Jessica So, it's a privilege to be interviewed by her. Nakita natin na napaka calm, napaka-compose, napaka-direkta, walang pa-cute, walang pa-chummy, wala yung gano'n. Talagang journalism, nakita natin ano po talagang journalism. At nakita natin today, bakit kailangan po natin ng totoong journalism. Hindi yung mga pa-vlogger, vlogger. All due respect to these people, but they're not doing journalism. Iba po yung ginagawa dyan, no? Yung mga... anyways, good vibes tayo ngayon. All I'm saying is that napaka-happy ako, napaka-excited po ako for this election ngayon, lalong-lalo na after these sets of interviews. At may couple of takeaways tayo dito, no? Unang-una, itong masasabi ko. Para sa akin, you can disagree with me all you want. Senator Pacquiao was the breakout star. Ang sobrang kampante, composed, articulate. Galing talaga. I mean, in fairness, no? At alam nyo, I'm not biased in favor of one candidate or the other in that sense. But ang masasabi ko talaga breakout star talaga si Senator Pacquiao. The way he handled himself, the way nakikita mo yung sincerity niya, the way nakikita mo talaga na wala siyang bahid na duda dun sa stance niya sa mga issues, hindi siya pa-safe. Very good. So, dun sa team niya, kudos to Manny Pacquiao team. You have done a very, very good job to ensure na yung candidate nyo, showcase na talaga yung kanyang pagmamahal sa bansa at yung kanyang familiarity dun sa mga key issues na hinaharap ng ating bansa. So, yan lang talagang saan nangyari? 1 second. Ayan. Ayan na. Na-excite masyado. Pasensya na. Ayan. So, yun. Para sa akin, breakout star si Manny Pacquiao. I think he really... I'm not saying he necessarily did the best. We can debate about that. Pero I think, kumpara dun sa mga previous mga public pronouncements or statements na nakita ko sa kanya, this time talagang kitang-kita mo talaga na si Senator Pacquiao, very confident, very composed. Iba talaga pag galing sa puso Alam mo, iba talaga kung galing ito sa conviction, iba talaga kung alam mo, gamay ng tao yung issue na yan or matagal niya pinag-isipan. So kudos to you, Senator Pacquiao. You did a very good job tonight. And looking forward to see more of that, no? More of that in upcoming debates. Again, this is not a partisan comment. Let's just be very clear. This is, I think, just an my assessment, no, dun sa kanilang sa performance ng mga candidates na nandun. Second thing na masasabi ko dito is ang takeaway ko kay Vice President Leni Robredo ay it's very interesting na ang ginawa niya dito is not to make her interviews as much about herself, but actually make it about yung stance niya at saka yung need for unity, no? Nakita natin, for instance, marami siyang praise kay, among others, of course, no, other candidates, si Senator Pacquiao, no? So, parang sinabi ni Lenny na kung hindi siya tumakbo, had she not, opted for running for the presidency, she would have voted for someone like Pacquiao. So doon nakikita mo talaga na she's extending the olive branch. She's trying to emphasize the need for some sort of grand coalition. So for me, no, I don't think that was just a flippant comment. I think that is a reflection of a deeper thinking in the camp of the Leni Robredo, and yung I think yung need na na-recognize nila na talagang at some point later in the race, maybe not today, maybe not February, maybe not even March, maybe all the way in April, dapat magkaroon ng tactical or smart voting or some sort of coalition building. At nakita natin yung rapport, no, ni Vice President Leni Robredo and Pacquiao is really, really good, no. And nakita din natin on issue of corruption, no. Ay, gusto ko na may gusto ko sabihin dyan dun sa yung corruption questions talaga. Wag na. Mabait tayo. Sorry na lang yung mga Ay, hindi, wag na, basta. Anyways, doon mo talaga nakikita na, boom, straight to the point. Yung dalawa, no second thoughts. And in fairness, no, nung tinanong sila about yung issue ni Tatay, whether Tatay should be, dapat pakulong siya or something like that, both of them emphasize the need for due process, no, na wag tayo mag-jump to conclusions, we have to have due process and all of that. And for me, that's true democracy. That's true liberal democratic thinking, no. And then, so for me, that was very, very, very interesting. That was very, very interesting. So, yun nga. So, una-una for me, breakout star talaga si Manny Pacquiao tonight. Very good performance, really good performance, and looking forward to see more of that, no, from all candidates, for that matter, including mga no-show tonight. Sana, at yung mga hindi inimbita, sana maimbita sila. Which is actually my other takeaway. Sana andyan si Calyodi. I promise. Lalo-lalo na nag-no-show yung isa, di okay, may space pala di sana si Calyodi ang nilagay dyan, diba? Para naman makita ng tao yung alternative progressive agenda also, no? So, yun lang sana. So I hope the big media, etc., will try to provide the maximum possible platforms for maximum number of candidates, no, running for the highest office. So, yun lang. So, sana si Calyodi din sinasama sa mga debate, etc., in the coming weeks and days and all. Lalo-lalo na yung mga mandated COMELEC debates, no. Now, yung isa pang takeaway natin dito is, okay, meron ako unsolicited advice sa Isko camp, no. Kasi, okay, kita naman natin si Isko, very confident siya, yung the way he, umupo siya, andun siya sa studio, and talagang kampanya, walang, he took out his mask, etc. So you could see the guy is really feeling it and is very confident. Ang akin lang naman is parang, yung aura ni Isko is this very matured, established leader who knows what he's doing. At nakita naman natin sa Manila, in fairness, yung mga ginawa nila sa condominium, yung new hospital dyan sa Manila, ang dami niyang ginawa. Ang tingin ko lang, parang yung projection na yan, parang hindi tugma doon sa forma niya. I'll just be honest. I'm not trying to make a fashion advice, pero parang, how can I say it? Parang you're projecting reliable, mature leadership. Tapos naka-rubber shoes ka and jeans na. Honestly, parang for me, on a psychological level, it creates some sort of a dissonance. May pagka-dissonance yan. Now, alam ko si Isko, of course, na-interview ko siya, nakita niyo naman, I mean, I'm familiar with his thinking and everything like that. Alam ko yung parang siguro is trying to project yung sense na, you're gonna have a cool president, man of action, etc. Pero yun nga presidency yung tinatakbuhan mo And for me, I know this is gonna sound weird and almost ageist, but yung parang bagets niyang forma and all that makes him look a little bit too young for the presidency. at medyo may dissonance dun sa level ng confidence of leadership na piniproject niya, tapos yung naka-rubber shoes siya and jeans, so, yun lang naman sa akin. Siguro kung tumatakbo siya for Senate or even VP, I think okay lang yon. Pero presidente kasi, di ba? Commander-in-chief. So, honestly, advice ko kila Isko, magbarong ka, sir. I think mas bagay sa'yo, Mayor. Magbarong ka, medyo more formal ka, para medyo tugma, no? Yung confident positioning mo, which in fairness naman sa'yo, Isko, no? Marami ka naman nagawa sa Manila, di ba? So yun lang, para lang yung mga voters, makikita nila talaga meron kang, di ba, man on the top if ever ikaw naging presidente. So yun lang, yung isa pang takeaway ko, yun ang advice ko sa Isko camp, yun lang, di ba? Na okay lang siguro during campaign and all, medyo chill ka lang and all. Pero dun sa mga debates and all, medyo magbarong naman tayo. Hindi naman elitista, yung ano naman. You know what I'm talking about, right? So yun lang naman sa akin, para walang dissonance. Kasi yung hinahanap ng tao sa presidente, parang tatay or mother figure, lalong-lalo na itong panahon natin dahil sa gulo and all. Evolutionary biology yan eh. Pinag-aralan na yan sa neuroscience and all that. In moments of crisis and all especially, whether artificial or real, in our case, we really have real crisis on so many levels. Ang hinanap ng tao, yung reliable father figure, mother figure, etc. No? So whether ito ay Merkel type in Germany, or this is kind of a Trumpian or Biden type in US, well, we can debate about that. Pero yun lang sa akin, no? So I think it will serve Yorme Isko more if medyo yung posturing and confidence niya tumutugma dun sa visuals, no, which is yung kanyang forma and all of that. Although during campaign pwede siya mag-rubber shoes and all of that. Yun lang. This is not a fashion critique per se, no. I'm just talking about that in the context ng mga interviews na ganito. Yun lang. Tingnan natin kung makinig sila sila Yorme and all dito sa unsolicited advice natin. So yun, yung isa pang takeaway ko dyan. And then of course, kay Senator Lacson, kita mo talaga na he's really a kind of established leader, at nakikita mo naman he's very confident about his record, lalong-lalo na the fact na he was among very few, no, na hindi kumukuha ng pork barrel, no, habang nasa Senate siya and all of that. So and yun nga kay Senator, yun lang, hindi ko mind, but di pa malayo siya, ba't siya naka-mask? I was like, hindi naman siya, ewan ko lang, basta so yun lang. In fairness also kay Senator Lacson, nakita natin na he has very good familiarity with issues, and doon mo makikita talaga na veteranong senator, isang tao na talagang very familiar with the internal mechanics of the state and government. So yun, all candidates did very, very well. Yun lang, para sa akin lang, si Manny Pacquiao talaga was the breakout star for me. For Lenny, I think more emphasis niya dito talaga yung need for this is just more than herself and her candidacy. This is about fighting for a certain vision for the country, a liberal democratic vision, at saka good, competent, decent leadership, no? So yun yung positioning niya. And then kay Isko, talagang parang siga almost. Kami ganun, di ba? Yun lang, yung forma niya medyo hindi bagay dun sa projection niya. So sana next time medyo tumutugma, no? Yun lang. But yeah, in fairness, confidence level, andun tayo. And yes, nakikita mo talaga yung line ni Isko is, yan ang ginawa ko sa Manila, yan ang gagawin ko kung ako yung president. Of course, it kind of overlaps with what President Duterte was saying in the case of Davao. But you know, in fairness to Isko, we have seen what he has achieved over the past 2-3 years. Yun lang, please, I hope yun lang, if you want, you can listen to my advice, kasi nakikita ko yan from the outside, may dissonance At I'll be honest, I've heard people who said, okay Isko, parang masyado siyang bata or something like that. And then like, malapit na mag-50 yan hindi naman, masyado siguro makinis si Isko and all, tapos bagets yung damit. So it kinda overly youthifies him, if there's a term like that. So yun lang.